Another young pitcher making his major league debut today. How much do you know about Justin Wrobleski?
Not a whole lot. I think that the comp I got was he's sort of Gavin Stone, but throws with his left hand. There's a good competitor there. There's command, and he moves the ball around. So, not scared. I just talked to him a little bit earlier. He's excited. Got his family and friends flying in from northern Atlanta, which is great, so he'll be well represented. And, it's just another opportunity for us to see a Dodger farmhand make his debut, so this is a good opportunity for Robo.
You've been through this a few times, especially the last couple of years with these young pitchers coming up out of necessity. What do you look for out of these guys in their major league debuts when you're evaluating them as the game goes on?
I think early on you're obviously appreciating the emotions. It's been a quick ascent for Robo and for certain young pitchers, and just to try to make sure that their emotions are intact. And I think a lot of times there's an arm side miss, they're overthrowing the adrenaline, but to see how quickly they can settle into the game and then make pitches. And so, after the first couple innings, there's a lot of adrenaline that starts to wear off, and then you start to see if they can hold their stuff and see where the command and the stuff plays, and then I'll kind of make a judgment call, during that outing.
What did you think from what you saw from Joe Kelly and Clayton earlier?
I thought Clayton was good. It was good to see him throw 2 innings. We accomplished what we wanted to, and Joe just wasn't sharp today. And so, hopefully at least we got through it healthy and built up his arm and pitches, but I don't think it was a great one for Joe.
If all goes well, plans still for Clayton to go 3, rehab 7 innings.
Yeah, if all goes well, Clayton will start his rehab and go 3 innings.
You have Chris Taylor in the starting lineup today against Dallas Keuchel. Do you believe the confidence of just past history between those two plays into Taylor's confidence even in a season like this?
I think it certainly, there's familiarity. Obviously, that was a big hit. He had some success versus Keuchel, but that's years ago. But I don't think either player has forgotten it. But in the moment, the at-bat, I don't think it really has an impact.
Obviously, playing time decisions are made in a vacuum, but has Vargas kind of shown you the sort of stuff at the plate lately that kind of pushes the case for him to play a little more regularly?
Yeah, it does. It does. Like I said yesterday, I like him versus both. I think he hangs in there versus a right-hander, and he's taking really good bats versus a left-hander. I thought James took some good swings yesterday, which was great to see. So now it's just trying to figure out, best matchups, and if I want to give Andy a day, I think I've got some options now, which is good.
With Vargas, you can ask the door for third base kind of open again, but especially as the strikes on max, how much more open would you be to sort of putting out there?
I think with Vargy, I want him to continue to get some more repetitions at third base. Taking ground balls and getting more comfortable over there. But yeah, if he continues to swing the bat well, take grounders over there, I'll find some spots over at third base for sure.
Shohei needs one more home run to reach 200. How significant is it?
It's a round number. It's another milestone. I wouldn't be surprised if he did it today. I'm never surprised if he hits a home run. It's just the more we see Shohei, it seems like he breaks a record every day. So it's 200 and it'll be 300 soon enough. So I hope he does it today.
You mentioned Kelly likes to stay local for rehab, but Rancho's going to be in Stockton next week. What's the plan for him?
You know what? We're going to talk to Joe, and so I don't think for Joe. It's not really obviously the level of competition. It's kind of the logistics of family and travel. So yeah, they're going to be in Stockton. So we'll kind of manage which is least painful for him, so he can get his work in.
What about Clayton? I guess if he does a rehab, where would that be?
we're gonna look at the schedule as well. So, I mean, obviously, it's gonna be in 6 days, so we'll figure out, we'll have some clarity soon here.
Dave, with Joe, obviously it's more about health than, execution to a certain extent.
Yes.
When is that last box going to be checked of the back-to-back games? Will it be when you guys plan this part out? Is that what the last thing you guys need to see?
I think for Joe, it's, I mean, he's a couple away. I mean, so I don't know if it's gonna be the next one. It's kind of up to the pitching guys, but for me, I certainly don't see him back before the break. So whatever, the rehab and the pitching guys feel, is time, but, it'll happen, but it's gonna be after the break for me.
What do you think about this matchup today? The Brewers, as you guys have seen, are contact type offense against a young pitcher like Wrobleski. Do you feel like, styles make fights and this may benefit Wrobleski in some ways?
I think so. Obviously you gotta go out there and pound the strike zone. I think it matches up well with Wrobleski. If you get guys on base, he does a good job managing the running game. We have Will behind the plate. So yeah, there's gonna be contact. I like the infield defense. So, and Keuchel works quick, puts the ball on the ground, and so there's a lot of contact. So ball should be in play a lot today.
You guys have really dominated them in this ballpark. You've only lost once in the last 14 or 15 games against Milwaukee. Do you think that starts to play in the opposing team's head?
I didn't realize that stat. I hope so. Because, even the first 2 games, they could have went either way. And they're a gritty, scrappy team, and they're going to try to salvage the series. They've got a veteran on the mound, so I didn't appreciate how well we play those guys here, though. But hopefully it keeps going.
Is the plan still Bobby, Stone, Knack, and Phil?
I know Bobby and then Stone, and then we'll see about the last day.
Dave, came out after the game yesterday. Shohei was like only 3rd player since 1907 with like triple homer, walk, hit by pitch. Yeah. Is it one of those things now just with him? It's more par for the course, just seeing stat lines like that and what he's able to do.
It is. That's why it's sort of, I'm getting already immune to hearing some new Shohei record, because it seems like every day there's something different. So I'm sure there's gonna be a lot more to come.
Dude,
Last one, guys.
with Bobby, I know today's, would have been on 4 days, but he's getting the extra. You're in the same position next week with him going Tuesday. Do you anticipate like the same sort of situation, like kind of getting into the break, or do you think 4 days rest would be a?
I think the same situation.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.